May 30th, I will be giving a talk in Irvine, California about megalithic sites from around the world. Then June 5th, I'll be in Sedona giving a talk about Akhenaten and the elongated skulls of the world. And June 9th will be a full day of ancient lost civilizations and the elongated head phenomenon. In these talks, I will be discussing sites like this, which is Baalbek in Lebanon, and also megalithic Ollantaytambo in Peru. Some aspects of this were clearly not done by the Inca. Of course, the enigmatic site called Pumapunku, located near Lake Titicaca in Bolivia. And Petra in Jordan, where we find giant carved-out chambers like this. As well as Easter Island. Did you know that all 900 of the Moai figures are complete bodies, not just heads? So recently we've been given access to amazing sites, such as this, which is called the Osiris Shaft, located on the Giza Plateau in Egypt. By paying extra money, we were given access to the interior of this, which is in the bedrock itself of the Giza Plateau. The site has only been open for a few months, but we were given access for 2 hours, and I was able to both film and take multiple photographs of this location. This work in the bedrock could only have been done using lost ancient high technology. And did you know that at the back of the Sphinx, which is here, there is an opening and a ladder inside, so the Sphinx, in fact, may be hollow, but academics don't want you to know that. And as well, other amazing locations, such as Tanis, where we see the scorching of stone figures and other structures. And also other locations such as the Serapeum at Saqqara, which you may have never heard of. But the Serapeum is 2 long tunnels containing multiple, as in 25 or more, giant stone boxes. The intact ones weigh 100 tons apiece, and the stone from which these boxes were made was brought from Aswan, 500 miles away. Though academics believe they know what these boxes were made for, they have no idea how they were made or when they were made. As well, there are many other locations you may not have heard of in Egypt, such as here. These are called the Temples of the Nobles, carved into the bedrock, which is sandstone. And also this location, which is on Elephantine Island. This massive granite box could only have been achieved utilizing lost ancient high technology, not the bronze tools of the dynastic time period of the pharaohs. And then we find other examples of lost ancient high technology, such as here at the Aswan Quarry. You see these intriguing scoop marks. This is an obelisk that was never finished, probably would have weighed in at a couple of 100 tons. And even more impressive, the unfinished obelisk, which, had it been completed, would have weighed 1,200 tons. Also, at locations such as Karnak here, we find evidence of tube drills. You see how massive this tube drill would have had to have been. Tube drill technology is supposedly only 100 years old, and yet this tube drill was cut out thousands upon thousands of years ago. And the very strange site of the Osirion, located in Egypt, this was found literally buried underground, massive granite blocks. And in the Cairo Museum, strange artifacts such as this, the so-called schist disc, which they claim is a lotus vase, but more likely was part of a very complex ancient machine. And also, as regards the elongated skulls, I'll discuss the phenomenon of Akhenaten, the very enigmatic ancient pharaoh, and various examples of elongated skulls found all over the world, but especially at Paracas. I will reveal the latest DNA evidence and results. So again, that's May 30th in Irvine, California, June 5th in Sedona, and June 9th in Boulder, Colorado. Ancient enigmas from Easter Island through South America and to the Giza Plateau and beyond. Here is the link for the live talks as well as the ability to be able to see the webinar. Or more simply, just look up this, research updates.